And I'm live. Guys, I didn't know this was going to happen today. Didn't think it was going to happen now. Didn't think it was going to happen then. Not sure if YouTube's going to let it happen even now. Because I think I am frozen. But this is what I do know. I got a phone call today. And a story has been told. It's not a story you're going to hear on CNN. It's not a story you're going to hear on Fox or ABC or hell. You might not hear this story anywhere else but right here. The problem is it's not the first time I have heard this story. I've heard this story now twice. And I've heard it from two different people, from two different circumstances, and in two different scenarios. But it's the same story that's, it's not a good one. It's not going to be a good story. So I'm just going to set this up for you, and then what's going to happen is later tonight, I'm going to air the entire interview. So you know I give my phone number out to everybody. People get my phone number about whatever, okay? And they call me and they text me. And today, actually, while I was on a live with J is for Justice, I was on a live during J is for Justice. I got a text message from someone who said, "Hello, Mr. Dalton. Please do not repeat out loud if you are live." That's the text message I got. Some things that are said in this text message without me revealing anything. I am in hiding. I told him, I said, can I do a phone interview that I record? I asked him straight up. They say, I would prefer not to at this time, possibly after Friday. It's difficult to talk about. I said, feel free to send me your theories or what you would like to talk about. I would be happy to read them.
Dad.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Mom's taking a nap because you know that. And she said she's going to get up and make dinner in just a little bit. So there you go. I know you're not that hungry because you had a big bowl of noodles right over there right now that I just made for you. All right, so go. I got to finish this.
Well, Mom made for me.
Mom did make this for you.
Whoa.
So I tell him, hey, feel free to write me something and I'll read it. Because he didn't want to be recorded. He didn't want to be whatever. So then he tells me a story about a man who dies here in Woodland Park. He tells me that the man committed suicide, they say. But the problem is that man was investigating some suspicious things that had been happening in the Woodland Park Police Department and the Teller County Police Department. He did not believe that man had committed suicide. He tells me the story about what this man told him. And he tells me how he knows this man. He believes his life is in danger, the man writing me this text. There's no doubt in my mind that this man believes what he's about to tell me is to be true and everything else. He names some very prominent business owners in these text messages that are going to corroborate this story with me. And then something happens that I didn't think would happen, to be honest. He calls me. And I don't answer. Click. I call him right back. He says, he answers the call. This is your mystery texter. I said, don't say your name. I'm recording. Or I said, yeah, mystery texter. I didn't ask him who he was. He asked me if I'm recording. I said, absolutely. I record every call. We talked for 25, 30 minutes about some craziness. Craziness that involves Crystal Lee Kinney. Craziness that involves Patrick Frazee. Craziness that involves Sean Frazee. He tells me how he's related to some folks, but he doesn't say it. He doesn't tell me who he's related to. He just says some things that trigger some things that Dad knows everybody from the homeless man to the mayor's wife and everyone in between. And I say, well, I know that guy. Okay, perfect. So what do? I go to my black book. Hey, this is Michael from the underground. I need to verify that this is who they say they are. Can you do that? Yes. Okay. Are you sure? Yes. Is the story they're telling me, because I told the story, is that story true? Yes. So the story that I'm going to release later this evening, it's not going to happen right now, is going to bring some breaking news to the people in and around the Barrett case. My phone's going off. It's going to come in and around some very sticky things in law enforcement that happen here. This is not my story. I'm simply the dad they called. I do want to let law enforcement know who's watching this. I've sent this phone call out unedited to 5 sources, one of which is the FBI. I do want to let them know that I've sent this out to people that would die for me. I am not going to commit suicide. I told my father a few minutes ago, I'm not going to commit suicide, Dad. You're the closest one to ever see me to suicide when I was a child. And I'm not going to do that. I said, this is one of those files that you're like, holy sh. This is one of those stories that is so outrageous. During the story, I'm telling the guy, dude, are you telling me this because you're going to try to make me look crazy? Don't be telling me something because I'm going to air it. And the only person that's going to look crazy in this thing is you, the guy telling me this story. This guy very much believes everything he told me to be true. The people that I verified through that this guy is a real person tell me they believe this story could be true. I'm going to let you listen to it. Tune in tonight. Dad with a phone. You're not going to want to miss it. Because I don't know that I'm going to leave the story up. You're going to want to tune in live. You're going to want to tune in on time. And I'll create the event. So hit your notification button if you really want to get notifications. I'm out.